WROI News, streaming live at WROIFM.com. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI. It's time to take a look at your local news. The news today is being brought to you by Ulrich Heating and Cooling, Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling for reasonable prices, experience, and excellent customer service. Call them at 574-223-6307 or on their cell at 574-727-0005. And by Culligan of Fulton County, 129 East 5th Street in Rochester. Call them at 574-223-2420. Currently sitting at 30 degrees under a cloudy sky here in downtown Rochester. We'll have a look at your full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. Eastern Pulaski Schools Superintendent Dan Foster was our guest on WROI for his regular interview. After the tragic accidents last fall involving school buses, several area schools have taken steps to improve safety for the buses and students. And Mr. Foster talked about what they are doing at Eastern Pulaski.
Much like a lot of the other local schools, within a day or two, we began looking and reevaluating some of our routes and pickups. And we're down to all but one stop that currently we have a student that has to cross the highway. So we're trying to figure out that one stop to make it work more logically. But to be honest with you, it added 10, 15, 20 minutes to some kids' routes, but most of the parents were okay with that. You know, most of them kind of looked at the flip side and said, you know what, 15 extra minutes is no big deal considering an unfortunate situation that happened with the Tippecanoe Valley bus.
He went on to explain further steps they are looking at.
We're not quite as fortunate as Rochester right now. We haven't had a lot of money donated toward cameras for all our buses, but we are certainly looking at the possibility of retrofitting some of the buses. But certainly, as we look to purchase new buses, we will begin to look at the stop arm cameras. Mr.
Foster also said that the cameras had issues as well.
I have talked to a couple schools that have them. And one of the issues has been for the system they had, so this takes a little homework, and I think Rochester's done some good work on that. So when it comes time for us, we may have to reach out to Rochester. But one of the complaints I heard was that, you know, if it's night, if it's dark, when a car goes by, the flash of the camera gets too much reflection on the license plate, and you don't get the license plate number, and it doesn't work very well.
And again, that was Eastern Pulaski Superintendent Dan Foster. The Fulton County Commissioners met and heard the report from the Highway Department, including a request for some new equipment. Fulton County Commissioner Steve Metzger was our guest on WROI and filled us in.
John's mechanic came in. They have an air compressor welder on one of the shop trucks. From all information they could find, it was from 1963. It would only start when it was 60 degrees or warmer, and they're having leaks. So he went ahead and we gave him our blessings to go to the council and see if they'll let them spend the money on that. I think It was about $9,000, somewhere in that area. But that's something we use a lot, air compressor generator out and welder.
And again, that was Fulton County Commissioner Steve Metzger. Just a reminder that all Rochester High School sporting activities, including practices, have been canceled for tonight. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this.
Ulrich Heating and Cooling is proud to announce their new name change. With the addition of Bob Kite, Lloyd and Sandra's grandson, they are now Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. Together, they bring expert service and sales for all your heating and cooling needs. They are your local Armstrong Air representative. Armstrong Air is designed to deliver substantial durability, comfort, and energy efficiency. Call 574-223-6307 for service on any type of heating or air conditioning system. That's Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. Licensed, insured, and bonded. Locally owned and operated for over 35 years.
You like your water clean and refreshing, right? Only Culligan has every drinking water option for you. We have 5-gallon bottles and coolers for your home or office, bottleless coolers for work, and our very efficient reverse osmosis drinking water systems for bottled quality water at your kitchen sink. We don't have a faucet or pitcher filter because with Culligan water, they're not necessary.
For better water in your home or office, call Culligan today, 574-223-2420, serving Fulton County for 70 years.
And again, we are sitting at 30 degrees under a cloudy sky here in downtown Rochester. Argus is at 30. The Grissom Aeroplex is at 27. We see a cloudy sky the rest of the afternoon. Tonight, patchy flurries and freezing drizzle with some wind gusts up around 20 miles per hour and a low around 29. Tomorrow, we see areas of freezing drizzle before 7 a.m., then it'll be cloudy with a high near 34. Tomorrow night, we see a chance of snow start to develop after 1 a.m. and a low around 23. On Thursday, we see snow before 2 p.m., could see right around an inch possible. After 2 p.m., we see rain and snow with a high near 34 and a low around 26. On Friday, it'll be mostly cloudy, a high near 32, a low around 24. And on Saturday, snow with areas of blowing snow after 1 p.m. with a high near 27 and a low around 8. Again, 27 degrees at the Grissom Aeroplex, 30 in Argus, and 30 here in downtown Rochester. This has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. The news today was brought to you by Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. Find out how you can save on your fuel bills with the latest in heating and cooling products. And by Culligan of Fulton County. Check with them for the best water using the reverse osmosis system. For WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.